Well, to start with, what is graphic design? In this course, we'll explain to you briefly what graphic design is, what are its uses, what are its principles, and how it came about. According to a popular encyclopedia, graphic design is a process of visual communication and problem solving through the use of typography, photography, iconography, and illustration. You would think, what is the problem that we face today that graphic design can solve? So, to start with, it could be anything. For example, it could be how to make your brand more popular on Instagram, how to gain more brand visibility outside using signboards, illustrations, or even how to market your product in order to create your identity on various social networking platforms. So, the field is generally considered a subset of visual communication and communication design, but sometimes the term graphic design is only used. So, what is visual communication? Visual communication is when we convey ideas and information in the forms that can be seen through images, designs, art, infographics, graphs, any kind of visual representation of something that we want to convey or a message that we want to convey is visual communication. Visual communication is a part or wholly relies on our eyesight. Visual communication is a broad spectrum that includes signs, typography, drawing, graphic design, illustration, industrial design, advertising, animation, color, and many electronic resources. And it's evaluated based on measuring how the audience comprehends the visual communication design. It is not based on personal aesthetics or artistic preferences, as there is no universally agreed upon principle of aesthetics or artistic preferences for that matter. One of the most common examples in an everyday practice of visual communication that is used by everyone is the use of emojis. That is a perfect example of what exactly visual communication is. We don't use words in order to communicate, rather, we use these small icons and symbols to communicate what we have to say. But visual communication then again can digress into many things such as presentations, graphs, infographics, and even video for that matter. And for the sake of keeping this video short, we will just stick to graphic design. So now that we've got a brief idea of what graphic design is, now let's understand what graphic designers do. So graphic designers create and combine symbols, images, and text to form visual representations of ideas and messages. It's sort of like applied art, but not completely. Graphic designers are present in, all kinds of fields, be it technology, entertainment, news, even newspapers, your books. Everywhere graphic design is present and graphic designers are required. This brings us to our next subject, careers and applications of graphic design. To start with, there are numerous careers across all kinds of services and product-based companies, as brands and products in today's digital world need adequate image-based representation. Hence require designers of all shapes and sizes. One of the companies that takes graphic design to a new level is obviously Apple. But all other companies require designers, from their advertising to everyday social posting, visiting cards to websites, brand logos to marketing campaigns. Design is everywhere. So where does it all start? This being a short video, we will not dwell deep into the history of design and many other aspects, but I shall explain a few basic concepts and tools of graphic design.